Hi, I'm Janet Khoshaba with Rewind, and this is Back Up to Level Up podcast, hosted live from Las Vegas at ShopTalk 2026. We're here on the floor talking to founders and operators about their stories and how they've had an impact, and we really want to bring those stories to life and share with you how they've backed up to level up. We're live here at ShopTalk in Vegas, and I'm here with Jamil Bhuya. Jamil, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself, your business, what it is, and who you sell for?
Yeah. So I'm here with Otherhalf Studio. So I'm one of the co-founders. Otherhalf is a custom design, full stack dev and branding agency. We work exclusively on Shopify stores. So beautiful, high converting themes from scratch. So we do design, dev, we do a lot of branding and brand-based performance CRO. There's a little bit about us. Yeah.
That's great. What's one fun thing that you love about your job?
Oh, honestly, I love the people in the ecosystem. We get to meet lovely people like yourself.
Thank you.
It's so like collaborative. I used to be in the restaurant industry before this, and
Interesting.
it's a very different and difficult industry. You know, you don't have a TAM. You have 10 blocks. Everyone's a competitor. The margins are low. The capex is high.
Totally.
Whereas here, you get to travel. You get to meet good people. Competitors ironically actually collaborate, and like you meet people from all over the world with really cool brands and ideas and innovation. Yeah.
That's cool. So dynamic, right?
Yes.
That's
And fun.
Yeah. Can't forget that, right? Yeah. Cool. So let's back up a little now. Jamil, can you tell us what inspired you to start your business? And then maybe touch on how did you go from your first idea to the first product or service and to your first sale?
So Otherhalf has like a bit of a dual entendre, another meaning to it. So we're the other half of like growth. It's really brand-based, performance optimized like CRO. So it's really optimizing your website, the engine of e-commerce, the bottom of the funnel. Everyone's so busy trying to acquire traffic. We're like, how can we squeeze more juice to the lemon? But the other meaning of Otherhalf is I actually co-founded this with my wife. So my wife used to be a product and UX designer at Shopify, was part of the team that designed and built Shopify Home back in 2013. We actually became a brand ourselves, retailed in Urban Outfitters and Anthropology with a brand called Yellow Beauty. And then she worked at a really great agency called Sharma Brands for Nick Sharma, was director of design. And then from there went to go freelance, and just the work kept coming and we became Otherhalf. So she's my other half.
Oh,
yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah,
it's double entendre.
Yeah,
exactly, right? And now, like the turning point, what really changed that helped you go from trying to actually growing in your career and your journey? Was there a specific moment, a decision, or a channel that actually made a difference, Jamil?
I think there was a lot of things that made a difference, and it's very ironic given the day and age we live in, which was like, it was almost the antithesis of what AI is. It's like just literally going out there and meeting people in person, forming genuine connections first. I always say I want people to trust me and like me first.
For sure.
From there, it's like, especially in e-com, like so much of it is like referral based, and there's so many competitors. Like, how do you build a relationship? And at the end of the day, people are way more honest when you have a real relationship, right? As opposed to just getting pitch slapped over and over again cold. And I think what really changed for us was just, we have great talent and great work. And ironically, last year, I decided to come to ShopTalk. So in Toronto, where I'm from, we have a great, you're from there as well. We have a great ecosystem. TO, baby. We the North.
Six side. Keep going.
The people are going to be like, you guys fuck off. Whoops. Anyways, in Toronto, there's a great ecosystem. Obviously, Shopify, headquartered out of Ottawa, grew to Toronto, so a great ecosystem there. But I think when you're doing like local events at home that are free, it's like, people are like, all right, cool, you're here around. But when we came to ShopTalk, it was like, people were like, oh, okay, you guys, you have enough budget and ambition to be here. And ironically, at the time, we didn't even have our own website or a name yet because we were so busy with work. We're like, oh my God, we got to make this a real thing. So we came up with Otherhalf, put up a landing page, and that's when like it felt legit, and people were like, I love the name, they saw the work, and it just started compounding from
organically.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Let's shift gears a little bit. Can you share something you did earlier on that looking back now feels kind of insane? Like, oh my God, I used to do all of that and I can just like press a button that it's all done. AI does it for me. Or
Oh my God, I think there's quite a few things. Like recently, especially when it comes to the shift of AI, it's like all the manual administrative work, even like learning about someone when you're jumping on a sales call, like automating to-do lists, prospecting, even just like doing basic simple research. Like I always say, I used to be a great cheater in high school. You know, it's like when there was a test, I had a great memory and I could copy the shit out of someone else's essay and make it my own. But if I have to come up with that essay from scratch, it's like, it just takes so much effort. And that's kind of what AI has done. It's like, it's really eliminated a lot of the thinking, which ironically is not also a great thing, but it's really sped up things where it's like, you can be more strategic.
creative.
Yeah, and like I said, it's like, it gives me a great base to work off. So rather than coming up with like one specific type of like copy, headline, even a response to an email, it's like, sometimes you might get really pissed on, but like, I want to write all these things. And it's like, hey, make it nice, make it calm,
For
make
sure,
it
yeah,
friendly.
yeah.
So it's helped with like a lot of those nuanced things. But I think for now, what we're really trying to do with like Claude and co-work is like, how can we eliminate middle layers,
Yeah.
right? Like we're a senior-based agency. We're totally async. We don't do calls with clients, which is like a little bit of a shift, but clients love it because we're more fast, efficient, and they're not paying for project management. They're paying for almost pure delivery. So AI's really helped with like eliminating those middle layers and keeping us flat and lean.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. They bridge that gap. That's so cool. Now let's talk about the level up moment. We want to hear something to inspire our audience who are either trying to get into the business like you, Jamil, or and take something away from what you've learned in your journey. So what's one lesson you'd give someone starting today?
Get out and meet people IRL. Don't outbound with BS AI tools. Like actually talk to people, build relationships, because people want to help. They just got to find you and they need a reason to want to connect with you, right? And I think that was the thing. Like I got so many people early on that literally made so many intros and opened doors for us that you just literally can't get over a Zoom call even.
Absolutely not.
It's like
Totally
these little casual conversations. People actually get to know you. Like, you know, even before this, we got to know where each other's from.
Exactly.
We live in the same city, and suddenly we're like, all right, cool. Like, I actually feel like I know this person. Like, I don't want to know the tool. I want to know the person. Because at the end of the day, a tool's a tool. If your CX team sucks, if your onboarding's crap, like, it's your reputation too. So if I make a referral, product's great, but the team is not reliable, suddenly like that client might churn and it makes you look bad. So it's like relationships still matter. The tools of AI just really like help compound and eliminate maybe a lot of the unnecessary grunt work.
Love that.
Yeah.
Totally.
So get out there,
Human
meet
connection.
people, human connections.
You can never replace that.
I always say quickly, like, hey, unless you're a sociopath or like serial killer, we all have like emotions which you can connect to.
Absolutely. For sure. I love that, Jamil.
Yeah.
So before we close, where can people connect with you and your brand? And what's coming next for the Otherhalf Studio? Like, what's next for your business? I'm so excited.
Last year when we started, we had one person. We have 6 this year. We had no idea we would grow like this. So like we're always trying to like work with cool new brands. So otherhalf.studio, that's the URL. You can find me on LinkedIn, Jamil, Jamil, space Bhuya, Bhuya, like Booyah, Grandma.
Booyah!
A little cheesy, but hopefully that helps it stick. Reach out, DM me, email us through the website, whatever it is, we'd love to chat. Yeah.
Awesome. And last but not least, and I have to ask this question, guys, are you a Drake or Kendrick?
Well, this is controversial.
You're from Toronto. This should be a natural answer for you, Jamil. Come on. Don't make me regret asking you this question.
I think the camera feed cut out.
I'm a diehard Drake fan, so.
I like who I like, you know. I like to keep my personal preferences private.
Okay, we can just say everybody likes Drake. Okay, awesome. Well, Jamil, thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Much,
I'm
yes.
looking forward to seeing what's next to happen with Otherhalf, and we'll keep connected, and
Yes.
we'll stay in touch. Thank you, guys.